Hello everyone. Today's video is going to focus on Powers Sublimated Select Custom Baseball and Softball for 2019. So if you would, grab your catalog and you can follow along with me as we go through the finer points. First thing I want to touch on are the fabrics that are available in Select Custom. So if you would, turn to page 14 and we'll look at the fabrics. First one I want to touch on is 75 material, and this is our polyester warp knit. This is an upgrade from our poly warp knit from a year ago. It's 7 ounce per square yard, or 13 and a half per linear. It's a softer hand compared to our old 74 or even our older 76 fabric. It has more stretch. So a much better fabric in a poly warp knit is our new 75 fabric. One thing you'll notice if you're looking at the fabric chart, a lot more color offerings. So what's nice is in baseball style 20 and then in softball style 17, 18, 8, 9, and 6, 7, we have more colors available. So here's one that's a new color, is vintage white, or that cream color is also a new one in baseball, softball in the 75 fabric. We also have added, and you'll notice at the very end of the color chart, we have Team Sacks. We may change the name as we move along to Vintage Blue, but this is that light blue you remember from the 80s in Major League Baseball. Minnesota Twins, Philadelphia Phillies, St. Louis Cardinals all had this Team Sacks or vintage blue color. So now we've added that to 75 and sublimation as well. So a much more expanded color offering in the poly warp knit and in 70 or in the sublimated jersey fabrics as well. Okay, so 75 expanded colors. Additional fabrics that are noted for the jerseys. First one I want to talk on is 08 flatback mesh. This has been in our line several years. It's a great fabric, moisture wicking, 100% polyester. You've seen it in basketball, and we've had it in baseball, softball too. A really good middle price of the three fabrics, 08 fabric. 98 fabric is a point and tail mesh, 92 poly, 8 spandex. This one, we've probably seen more play in baseball, softball in this fabric. Lots of stretch, very soft hand. Probably in this sport category where we're going to play in warmer climates or in the time of year when it's a little warmer, 98 probably gets as much play for us in baseball, softball. Of the three jersey fabrics, this is the upper end of the price, 98. And then the last one is 308, which is what we'll call ice mesh. Similar characteristics to 08 fabric in terms of weight, stretch, but a much different hand, as you could see, different texture to the face on the 308. This is our best-selling basketball fabric. Right now, I'm seeing some gravitation towards this in baseball, softball as well, 308. Okay? Okay, continuing on page 14, if you look up above, we have standard fonts. So in the way we price all of the jerseys, as long as you use one of the standard fonts, the price shown is what applies. New for this year is we've offered every one of our standard fonts is available in Select Custom Baseball Softball. If you remember from a few years ago, it was a choice of 6 or 7. We've expanded it to every one of our letter and number fonts. Okay? All right, over on the page 13 then, starting at the top, delivery schedule. So we're going to be per our delivery schedule. Typically we try to be in about that 5-week zone. There are a couple of months due to production spikes, July and August, where that will stretch a little longer than 5 weeks, but after that it should be about a 5-week turn time. Minimums, 1 piece. Alpha or numeric sizing in both the jerseys and the pants are available, and then the fits, as you can see, depending on the silhouette, will be a full button front, a 2-button front or a 2-button placket, and a V-neck available. Okay? At the bottom of 13, again, trying to make this as easy as we can possibly make it. The jersey price, and where it says lettering details, the jersey price includes everything. Team name, numbers front and back, and logos if you want a logo on the sleeve, back neck, wherever you want them, lower front, lower right. You want 2 logos, you want 3 logos, you want 4 logos. It's all the same price. If you remember last year, we had add-ons for logos. We're not doing that anymore. It's all inclusive. The only additional price might be if an end user customer has a specific team name font they'd like to use, maybe a special script that's not one of our standards. Just have Vector Art send in an additional $5 dealer cost. You can get a special font team name. That's the only addition we have to have for Select Custom jerseys. Very, very, very simple. Okay? All right, let's look at new styles then. So the first one, page 7, baseball. Style 63. Full button front with a sublimated contrasting upper, front, and back print, and then it extends out to the sleeve end and a spot for a nice logo on the end of the sleeves. And again, full button front. Here we're showing it with a logo on the back. So that's style, new style 63 in baseball. Right next to that, style 64. Again, another full button front offering. This one, if you look below at the paint by numbers, you'll see where you can choose a variety of different colors, blocks for this. The printed piping on the top can be a separate color. The printed piping on the bottom can be a separate color. The side print can be a different color. The print around the armhole can be a different color. So it has a lot of different opportunities for color blocking, and this should be a really good one. So it's a new style, style number 64. Again, all inclusive with as many logos as you want, team name, numbers, front and back. Okay? A new jersey, but not a new jersey, if you would, turn to page 10. So we used to have the Digi Camo jersey in Advantage sublimation a few years ago. Now we've brought it back for Select Custom. So you see style 49 is the Digi Camo, and again, it can be as many, team name, numbers, front and back, logos. It's set up with a, you can choose 3 different colors. This one is shown with the Desert Camo colors. Okay? All right, page 19, softball. New styles. So 62, this one is a 2-button placket with a contrasting shoulder print, and we can also change that stripe at the bottom. So again, check the paint by numbers, and you can see a variety of different spots for color blocking on 62. Style 61, another new one in softball. This one is a full button front, and again, it matches very closely to that 64 we just looked at in baseball. Check the paint by numbers and you can get a variety of different color prints here. Pretty cool. All right, and then also, just like we did in baseball, we've added the Digi Camo, page 22, style 49. You can get the Digi Camo softball jersey. Again, choose 3 different colors for the Digi Camo. This one's shown in the Desert Camo. Okay? All right, page 24. Just want to touch on some softball pants. You'll notice what we talked about, the 75 fabric. We can do a variety of different softball pants. Here's style 17-18 that has a contrasting bottom insert. The softball pants feature an 1.5-inch waist with a drawstring and gripper. Makes us a really low-rise pant. I mean, we don't do as good a job as we should showing how low-rise, but that's really a low-rise pant. So 17-18 with a bottom insert, style 8-9, then with an insert that comes from the top that goes to the bottom or towards the bottom, and then style 6-7 is the straightforward, more traditional pant with option for piping and or braid. So again, we've tried to make the program as easy as we can possibly make it without having a lot of add-ons and additions. So after you've had a chance to look at the video and review your catalog, if you've got further questions, contact your sales agent or our customer service department. Thanks.